Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am jumping in with a little chat video because I've skipped 2 days of videos. I've been very busy with round 2 of my 500-piece classic scrap packs. I'm making 2 more packs. The first 2 sold right away. I mean, like, I put them up one night, and I don't know if one sold that evening or if they both sold in the morning, but anyway, they both sold. So I was going to do round 2 anyway because I just want to put the things I learned about sorting and this and that and organizing. I needed to continue with the organizing. So now I pretty much have every fabric that I've got in that other room organized either into colors or certain prints or brands that I'm very familiar with. So I say, okay, I know this is MDG. That's going in the MDG pile. And I don't always have like too many of those, so I can tell quickly if there's any duplicates in there. It's been so fun, and I love it so much. So my goal is, once I have the system all set up, I'm just going to keep doing it, not spending 3 or 4 days in a row. That's all I've been doing the past couple days. But I'll have a system, and then I can stop and pick up later and not worry, did I already do those? No, I'll have a system, so it'll all be good. It's warm in here. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been busy with that, and now Joe and I are going to an AA potluck dinner tonight. I like the potlucks. He does too. I kind of like them. I'd be willing to go to all of them as long as it's a room where I can crochet. But I like to listen to the speakers. I like to see everybody get their coins for how many years they've been sober. And, you know, it's very interesting. There's only been a few that I was like, didn't care for that speaker. And there's another one tomorrow night, but Joe's not in love with that one, so we probably won't go. But we are going tonight, and it's the place that we can take Rocket, but we don't take him on the potluck night because people are eating and stuff. But he's so good there. He just has his own chair. We always give him a chair, and everybody loves him. And he just sleeps during the meeting. But we're going, and, you know, Joe, of course, likes the potluck. And I always eat first because there's not always options for me. Well, I take that back. There's always, not always, most of the time, there's at least a chicken option for me. And what I find surprising is the people in the South, I guess, I don't know. The people, at least, who bring the chicken wings to AA, they don't have them in barbecue sauce or anything like that. It's just like a little bit of salt and pepper. And that makes me so happy because I can eat all I want of that. But I don't take it all. Like, I'll take the whole pan to my table, to my seat. Only twice has there been absolutely no option, or by the time I got up, it was gone. And the time that there was no option at all, they did have gumbo, and they were spooning it onto rice. So I said, I don't want the rice. Is that okay? And I thought, maybe I'll get a couple pieces of meat in the gumbo, and I just will eat those pieces of meat. And I did. I got 2 little pieces of meat. I said, just a scoop, you know, what a scoop, like a spoonful, ladle full. And so that was that time. And then another time they had nothing, absolutely nothing. So I was, all right, I'm not starving there. I can go without. So that's what we're doing. I make a big pasta salad every time we go. And if there's any leftovers, that goes to Derek. I'm looking at the Afghan. That's right. It's still on eBay at the time I'm recording this. And it's doing well. I'm just so happy that that Afghan got completed, and I am still working on the mosaic one. I usually do that in the morning, but the past 2 mornings I've gotten up and just worked on the fabric, and I think I did that yesterday too. I was up at 5 this morning, and for 3 hours I was still just sorting and putting things together and bagging that. And now I am putting the actual packs together. So do go check out my eBay. I have a few things up for auction. My auction started a penny with free shipping, except outside USA has to pay shipping. And now I'm thinking about starting the Christmas quilt. because I have really nice Christmas scrap packs. Those are on eBay now. Let me grab one. This is my 10 by 8 or 8 by 10 Christmas scrap pack this year. I did this last year. I'm doing it again this year. 104 of these in this, and it's pretty thick. And I don't know why I have black on the top, but I do. But there's lots of colors, and if you go to the eBay listing, it's number 5318. You will see every print. I take pictures of every print, so you'll know what you're getting. I really like these. It's MDG fabric, and their fabric is not like thready, and it's just very easy to sew. And this. All right, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Last year, I started in April, and I did 6 months, 2 blocks per month, and that gave us all the quilt blocks that we needed for a quilt top. I made just the quilt top and put that on eBay. I won't be making a quilt this time either, but unless I would do a rag quilt. I just thought of that. I don't know. That would be easy, especially if you had this pack and you just wanted to sew them together in rag. That would be easy. But I am not going to be breaking open one of these because these are for you guys, and I wouldn't want to, you know, use just a little bit of this and then not, you know, have any use for the rest of it. But I have leftovers, so I will cut leftovers to use in whatever I decide to do. But I'll make sure they're no bigger than 8 by 10 or 10 by 8. So you can be sure that if you bought one of these packs, that you'll have, you know, the pieces big enough. You won't need anything bigger than 10 by 8. And the only difference, 10 by 8 or 8 by 10, I try to give the width, like if you're looking at the pattern, and if it's a directional print, then, you know, I don't have a directional print right here, but if this was directional and I had to hold it this way, then I call it 10 by 8. If the print is this way, then I call it 8 by 10. I always do wide first by tall. I don't know if that's the norm or that's what all people do, but that's what I do. I'm going to try to come up with something, and maybe I could do 2 per month, April through September, or I'm not going to be overly fussy about that. If it takes me till October, November, whatever, or I might come up with something kind of simple, knock that out, and then do another one, and another one. One thing I keep saying that I'm going to do is like Christmas projects, like stockings. I even wanted to do gift boxes, and not just for Christmas. I thought, oh, Easter, Valentine. I want so much to do those things, but it just never happens because of lack of time. I'm pretty busy with all the stuff that I do, but I will be doing a Christmas quilt. So if you want to go, my eBay link is in the description. It's number 5318. Make sure you don't accidentally go to the other one. Well, you can go look at the other Christmas scrap pack. That's a classic, and I think they're mostly strips. It was just leftovers, I believe, from last year's pile. Anyway, just go look at everything. Go look at everything. Auctions and all the other stuff. But yeah, back to the quilt. I think I could do, you know, something. I could do something quicker, maybe knock out 2. But again, like I said, stockings, Christmas stockings, I wanted to do some with 2-inch squares only. But I didn't get around to, oh yeah, on the 2-inch squares, I had an update and showed you and said I was doing 10 minutes a day, and that lasted maybe 3 days. And again, I got all involved in those other 500-piece scrap packs, and I fell in love with that. I just dove right in. It's all going to get done at some point, somehow, and if it doesn't, that's okay. It's okay to have more ideas than we can complete. I have a lot of ideas, and I can't bring them all to life. And I need to be okay with that. It's better than having no ideas and twiddling my thumbs all day, right? I guess that's about it. I have to keep this quick because we got to get ready to go. And I know there was something else I wanted to talk about, but at least go visit my eBay. Let's start with that and go see the auction for the Afghan and consider buying. I know I have another Christmas scrap pack. It's the classic one that's all different sizes, and I think they might be more like strips. I don't remember. They're there. You go do your homework. I guess that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.